start.
Okay, we are on page 22 and 23. So, our skill for this week is final syllable LE. So, I'm going to write a word on the board. Who can tell me what this word is? Mason.
Candle.
Candle. So your skill for this week is this LE on the end. It is going to be in the second syllable. So candle. Okay. Here's another word.
Title.
Title. Where would I split this syllable?
In the middle of the I.
Yes. Title. So you're always going to have a consonant and then the LE for that final syllable. Okay, we're going to do a couple more. Z.
Wiggle.
Wiggle. Yes, where would I divide this?
In between the two G's.
In between the two G's. So then again, as you can see, wiggle. That LE is going to be in the final syllable. Okay. On pages 22 and 23, we're going to tap out those words. We'll start at the top, and I'll just call on you and you tap it out, okay? Brenna, can you do the first one?
O.
What's the whole word?
Little.
Little. Good job. Kaylin. Good job. Taylin.
Apple.
Good job. Eva.
Bottle.
Good job. Alden.
Bundle.
Good job. Okay, then we're going to read the sentences, and we're going to see if we can locate some words in those sentences that have that final LE syllable, okay? So, Elijah, can you read the first sentence for us?
Can we eat this little sack at my table?
Good job. Are there any words in there that would have that final LE?
Table, little.
Table and little. Okay, number 2. Lakin.
You'll eat an apple and drink that bottle of water after you
After what?
water after you
What's that word? What's the word after? After his run. Okay, are there any words in that sentence that have the final LE syllable?
bundle and cycle. What? Apple and bottom.
Apple and bottle. Okay, Josie, can you read number 3?
Mom will bundle up newspapers and get them ready to recycle.
Yep, is there any words in that?
Bundle and recycle.
Okay, good job. Okay, I'm going to write a couple more words on the board. And I'm going to have you, a couple of you, come up and divide the syllable, and then I want you to underline where the LE is, okay? Tell us the word and then divide the syllable.
Purple.
Does it have the L-E on the end? Is it in the second syllable? Good job, thank you. Taylin.
Temple.
Mm-hmm. Good job, thank you. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Z. Good job, thank you. Kaylin. Can you tell me the word? Steeple. Is she right where she divided the syllable? Can you tap it out? You clap it. Where do you hear? Where'd you clap? Steeple. It's right there, right? It's all right. And then it's got the L-E on the end. Okay. All right, now on page 23, we're going to read that little story, okay? And we're going to look for words that have that final L-E syllable. Caroline, will you start reading for us on that first paragraph on page 23?
Listen to that odd whistle. I didn't hear it. Jackson was trying to startle me. I couldn't tell. He tries to scare his little brother at times. Jackson and I fiddle around a lot, but we made this simple pact. We're brothers and the best, and we're best pals.
Hey. Eldon, will you read that second?
We sat in the middle of a park when I felt something tumble from a maple tree. It my head and land in a puddle. Let's get out, Jackson yelled, more than a little scared.
Hey, Caitlin, you can read the last paragraph.
As we ran, we saw a duck stumble by. That tumble scared him even more than us.
Good job. Okay, were there any words in that story? We can just, Alden, were there any words in that story that had the final L-E syllable?
Stumble, tumble, little puddle, middle,
Yes.
and whistle.
Whistle. Yes. Good job.
Did you say simple?
I don't think you said simple.
Did you say
Startled.
And
Yeah.
fiddle.
Yep. There were several of them in there.
And maple.
Yes. Okay, we are going to do a little independent practice page on final syllables. So it says, read each sentence and highlight words with the final syllable, and then it'll have you write it on the line, okay? So we're gonna do this quietly, and then you can just close your books, that's fine. We're gonna do this quietly, and then we'll talk about it, okay? You'll need a pencil and a highlighter out. We're gonna go over it. You can go ahead and start once you have it. Give you just another minute or two. It's okay if you're not done. We're gonna go over it as a class. Okay, like I said, it's okay if you're not done. We're gonna talk about it as a class, and I want you to check your work and make sure you got it. So, Z, will you read number 1 for us and tell us which 2 words you highlighted?
The baby will wiggle when he wants a bottle. Highlighted wiggle and bottle.
Wiggle and bottle, because they have that final syllable L-E. There's a consonant and then there's L-E at the end. Did everybody get that?
Yeah.
Okay, number 2. Alden, can you read number 2?
A yellow apple was setting on the table.
Which 2 words did you highlight?
Apple and table.
Apple and table. Did everybody get apple and table on number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Taylor, will you read number 3?
You must be gentle when holding a little baby.
Okay, what 2 words did you highlight?
Highlighted gentle and little.
Gentle and little. Okay, number 4, Eldon.
Bundle of papers needed a staple. Bundle and staple.
Bundle and staple on number 4. Number 5, Caitlin.
Can we eat the little snack at my table?
Okay, what 2 words?
Little table.
Little and table on number 5. Okay, number 6, Eva.
I will recycle the bundle of newspapers.
What 2 words did you highlight?
Recycle and bundle.
Recycle and bundle. Good job. Number 7, Brenna.
The bottle of apple juice spilled on the table. Bottle and table. Table and apple.
Yeah, there was 3 in number 7. Bottle, apple, and table. Okay. Did everybody get finished?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just collect them. Mason, are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is drawing conclusions. Actually, I'm sorry, we have to cut that too. We're going to go to adjectives. Okay, who can tell me what an adjective is? Caleb. You know, Alden?
Describes the noun.
Describes a noun. Yes, an adjective is a word that describes a person, place, or thing. So, what you're going to talk about this week is adjectives in our senses. So, what are our 5 senses? Caitlin.
There's taste, there's smell, hear, see, and feel.
Yes, touch. Good job. Okay, so an adjective can tell how something tastes. So if I say this sentence, the frog liked delicious breakfast, the word delicious in an is an adjective. It tells how the breakfast tastes. So some other words I could say is old, crunchy, wonderful, loud, red. Those are all adjectives. So if I give you a sentence, Joanna is wearing her blank shoes today. What is an adjective we could put in there? Z. Red. Red is what we're seeing, so it's a color. Her red shoes. If I said the fire truck's blank siren warned cars to pull over. Caroline. Loud. Good job. Okay. We will do in adjective page. So again, someone tell me what an adjective is. Z.
It describes a noun.
Describes a noun, yes. Just do this side first for now. So if I said my cheeseburger tasted awesome, what is the adjective in that sentence? Who could tell me? Z. Awesome. It is describing the cheeseburger. Mason, give me a sentence using an adjective that could be about our five senses. So something, how something feels, how it sounds, what it looks like, how it tastes.
I taste the taco.
Is that describing the taco though? What could you say about the taco for an adjective, to put an adjective in there?
It's delicious.
Yeah, the taco tastes delicious. Or you could say, my shirt is soft, how it feels. Caitlin?
The salsa is spicy.
The salsa is spicy. Spicy would be describing how the salsa tasted. Okay, go ahead and write your name on your paper. You're going to write an adjective to complete the sentence. So you can make it up.
Can you do the backside when you get done with the front?
Yes, if you're done with the front, flip it over. Make sure you read the directions.
Does it matter if I spell it
Just do your best. Do your best on spelling. Sound it out the best you can. The fire truck's what? No. So it would be how the siren sounded. Was it loud? Was it quiet? Was it screeching? Okay, while you're working, I'm going to read you an adjective book, okay? It says, hairy, scary, ordinary. What is an adjective? Adjectives are words like hairy, scary, cool, and ordinary. They describe like, tan, and tall. Funny, frisky, smooth, and tall. They tell us things are orange or green, hot or cold, or in between. Leaky, squeaky, ancient, new, easy, breezy, broken, and blue. If you get done, just sit quietly if you get both sides done. Adjectives help tell us more, like narrow street or favorite store. Hilly, chilly, fast and fun, undercooked and overdone. So for our senses, if your food wasn't cooked enough, you could say my steak was undercooked or my steak was overcooked.
That makes it good and bad.
Mm-hmm. They tell us of an old black boot, a rainy day, a wrinkled suit, a silly teacher, giant hair, a large cow at the local fair. Kickballs that are red and rubber, spots clean fur each time you scrub her. Cold, dark mornings, hot pink shades, young girls drinking lemonades. They tell if root beer's flat or fizzy, and if your street is quiet or busy. That treats are yummy, shakes are thick, and if your tummy's calm or sick. They're colorful like mauve and hues. They help explain like lean and loose. Baggy, saggy, stretchy, strong, much too short or way too long. Adjectives are words like flashy, vibrant, bright, and somewhat trashy. Frilly, silly, polka dotted, single looped, or double knotted. Words like spunky, rather clunky, priceless, nice, or downright junky. Speedy, spoiled, spiffy, spare, thrifty, nifty, bronze, and bare. They modify nouns in ways that help tell us if someone's sincere, delighted, or jealous. If jackets are herringbone, pinstriped, or plaid, if babies are crabby, excited, or glad. They tell us that shows are stupid or funny, of books that are stuffy, amazing, or punny, or looks that are frightening, dogs that are stray, of coffee that's black, and a cup that is gray. Did everybody get done with the worksheet? Both sides?
Yep.
Adjectives help us describe when we're tired, or say when we're grumpy, or when we're wired. Without them, we couldn't tell Mom how we feel, like hungry or hurting or ready to squeal. Lopsided, one-sided, ball games that bore us, the sweet, gentle sounds that descend from the chorus. Mighty blue oceans and tiny red rings, adjectives tell us all of these things. So what is an adjective? Do you know? Z, what is an adjective? Describes a noun. Okay. The final thing that we're going to talk about is drawing conclusions. Who can tell me what drawing conclusions is, or do you think you might know? Z?
Like, if you see a picture of something, like if someone gets someone a present made, you could draw a conclusion and guess, like, it's their birthday or it's Christmas.
Yes. So you're kind of guessing. Sometimes authors do not provide all the information you need to understand story, events, and characters. To figure out this missing information, good readers draw conclusions. So what can you use to help you draw conclusions? Brenna?
If there's a bunch of presents under a tree, that probably would mean it's Christmas.
Yes. Do you got another one?
You could guess by what it says in the picture.
Yes. So here's an example. If I come in your classroom and I'm maybe crying or my head's down, or what could you conclude about me? If I didn't say anything, and I just came in, what could you conclude? Elijah?
That you're sad.
That I was sad. So you can look at something and draw conclusions.
Or you could say you're forlorn.
Say your what?
Forlorn.
Mama inside.
Oh, good job. Okay. So also, how else could you draw conclusions? Like if you pick up a book and you know nothing about the book, how could you draw a conclusion about that book? Maybe what it's going to be about. Taylin?
Sometimes in books there's a hint on what the story's gonna be like when you open it.
Yeah, so like maybe on the cover of the book, you could draw conclusions and be like, oh, this book's going to be about Judy and she's moody, you know, or if you pick up a animal picture book and, oh, this book's going to be about a bear because there's a picture of a bear on it. So that's drawing conclusions. I think we're good. Are we good?
If it ain't my lesson, I'm good. If
Was
you're
that
good.
20 minutes at least?
It's gotta be 20 minutes. My God, it's my
Okay.
professional.
We're done then.